Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. It's just gone 19664 and I thought this might be a good opportunity for us to have a look at how we did over the entire year last year. So let's pop in here and have a quick look. So if we go to last year, now we can see we exported way more than we imported. We did pay a fair, hefty lot of money based on delivery costs, so that definitely did happen. And we did import vehicles, and as we will continue to do for at least the near future. We had foreign manpower, which will slowly start to reduce, but I don't think that's going to be the... we're going to completely stop that. And we did invite some more immigrants, which I think is something that we probably will end up doing also. Obviously, our dollars took a lot of a hit. So actually, if we look at that, is that loan balance, loan interest? That can't possibly be our loan interest. So I have no idea really how this works, because I thought it's about 50 a month. So loan interest here should be like 600,000, right? Now it's saying plus 66,000 over the course of the year. I don't know how true that is, to be honest. I don't know what our opening budget was at the start of the year. But anyway, we are importing some stuff and it's costing us money. So this is continuing to develop. I don't mind that. We'll see about building that out so that we can get all of this a little bit more effective. What is on here? Where are you going? You're dropping off some stuff. You've got nothing. That's not cool. Or do you have? No, you have nothing on there. The next guy has a bit of stuff with him. These are holding on quite nicely, and so our constant export should be good. Yeah, we're busy building lots and lots of pipes. Yeah, you are missing steel as well. So yeah, there's a fair bit going on here that we slowly need to get done. And the trick is to not overextend ourselves while we work our loans down a little bit. Excuse me. So the next one, I wanted to have a bit of a look. If we went to buildings, right? A list of buildings with wear and tear. So the big clinic is at 27% wear and tear. And what I do wonder, right, is this one. I do wonder if we can... I think this guy would say... Yeah, we need to say when wear and tear starts. Well, I'm not going to jump ahead, right? But apparently, this guy should... reconstruct here if that gets to that point. So we will keep an eye on that wear and tear of buildings. Can't actually see any real wear and tear on it just yet, but I understand that you will ultimately be able to. This population is growing pretty nicely. We're fairly happy. We're fairly healthy. Actually, quite very healthy. And our population is growing. If we have a look at our population for last year, we had a very steady growth. We had a few escapes though, which I don't think is... Oh, wonder if that's just from the prison or something like that. But at least we had a doubling. Well, we had double the amount of people join the nation than we had leaving the nation or the republic. So at least that looks pretty good. Now, what we can also do, we've got a number of vehicles ready to do their thing. I thought what we might do is start doing a little bit of... do a bit of work on this. If I were to at least make a start on some of this. I don't know if we need it just yet. Maybe it'd be worth our while instead to go and run this side. Do a bit of an upgrade here. Okay, so let's make a start on that upgrade there. Well, let's do that. They can run in from both sides and we can start getting that road upgraded. That would be pretty good. This one is looking pretty good here as well. So let's see about running that one straight through there, tying it up here and tying it up there. Okay. Now, I thought what would be useful is to start planning out yet another building here. If we were to say, oh, we have an electricity problem. Just hang on. I just need to switch that thing back off again. What is this guy doing? He's supposed to be loading mixed waste, right? Is it not? Oh, it is. It is loading mixed waste. You shouldn't be loading through there, right? You should be doing the export thing. Well, let's see what happens now. Just want to keep an eye on this very quickly before we go and finish that off. It's dumping some mixed waste over here. And, oh, it's not got... Oof. Oof. What is this? Oh, this is biological waste. Okay. Cool. If it jumps in here, I just want to see, is it going to take this waste? Oh, it is. It is taking that waste. Okay, good. So this thing's full. So I think what that means is let's get another. Okay, so let's get another free dump here. We'll do that. We'll give it a little bit of room through here. And this vehicle will now instead go here to unload its mixed waste, and we'll get rid of that one. Okay, so hopefully that means, and you can go to the next one there. So hopefully that means we can slowly see this moving. So this is ash in it. There's 140 tons at the moment. This one over here is 284, and I think the ash volume is quite a bit lower. So construction waste is something that we might need to have a look at. Now, moving stuff around, I do wonder how useful that ultimately is. Oh, I wanted to switch this thing off, actually, because we're going to have electricity problems if we keep doing that. So yeah, run all of that, and then just get that out of the way. So let's stock up again. Production has been stopped. Yes, we're aware. Now, coming back over here, I just want to finish off our planning. So the idea is really that we would like at least one large container area. If we could get it there, I think we'd be in a pretty reasonable position. So let's plant the container one there, and we'll grab ourselves some additional buildings. I'm pretty comfortable with this setup here. If we were to do that, and then we'll spin this one around and do something like this. And I think that should be pretty reasonable. So that should be okay. We can even put a little extra statue in there. So what I'm thinking is we'll do a bit of this, and then we'll tie that down, yeah, like so. We'll get a bit of a tie in here, while at the same time we'll run that one like so, and we'll also probably do a little bit of this and tie that in there. Let's do the other one instead. One there, one there, should be fine. What we could also do is tie something through here. supply something through there. Right, so we're just making the paths as short as possible for a lot of these things. So let's go ahead and build all of those paths, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll just switch these off so that they don't get built. We don't need them just yet. And what I will do is I will go ahead and build that guy and also that guy. So now, and I will say biological waste, give me a couple of containers of biological waste, and you can get to these buildings, but not to that one. Let's have a look. Could you get to this? Yeah, you should be able to get to that one. And you should be able to do that. Get that paid for. I'm gonna have a look here. Okay, so now we just have the one building that's struggling. Okay, well that's okay. At least we've got that facility in place now. And what we can also do, get ourselves a little bit of some form of statue at least. If we were to do, say, this, and give that connection here, do that, we'll, and we'll get that done. Just want to see how far that influence goes. It seems to be picking up that building, so I'm assuming it'll pick up the rest of them as well. So that's a good little square there. It's a little bit of a mess of pathways, but at least it's looking reasonable, and we should be able to expand our number of people here fairly well. Money is okay. Exports is pretty good, actually. I assume that's due to the fact that we've got a lot of people. Yeah, look at this. Our buses should be doing really well, and we could actually consider adding maybe another bus to the Tomoilski workers line. Do we have two of them? Why? They shouldn't be running at the same time. And then this guy's a construction bus. Yeah. All right. It's a construction bus. Yeah, unfinished pipeline. Okay, that's okay. And we've got a bit of work going on over here as well. That's okay. This should continue to have a reasonable amount of wood available. And then our imports here is probably running a little bit low. Now, what is our research situation looking like? Just want to have a quick look at that. Because I think, yeah, we need to forget about advanced engineering for now, and let's start working on construction waste, metallic scrap separation. So let's do that one. Up our numbers here so we can really make that move. All of these are pumping now. Well, I think this one just finished and it's just filling up its own storage. All of them are kind of standing still. They should be powered. We're waiting on a lot more pipeline building. This thing high up off the ground. Where the rest is, or is it the same? It's kind of the same level, I think. But that guy looks to be on the ground. Okay, this one does not. Okay, does not matter. It'll look pretty cool either way in this area. Lots of steel and workers and everything being dropped off over here. Trying to get our various oh, that pipe is actually built. So we can already start getting some stuff in here, definitely. So as soon as this pipe is actually done, and it's very close to being done, we should see a lot more oil come in, because I think that is what's currently holding us back. So that's going to be a good first step for us. So let's make sure to prioritize what we're seeing over here. In order to make that a little bit more effective, can we just have a look at this? The rest are all like 5s, right? So can I make... mechanical components 10. And I think I can also make electronics 10. And then I need to drop this to 40. Right, is that it? Okay, so now that's looking... Okay, so hopefully we'll get a lot more mechanical components being dropped off there and get everything moving a little bit more effectively. So we're not paying for any more of this stuff being built. It's being rolled now, I think. So that's good. Yeah, here comes the roller. How's our trees doing? Yeah, I like this little patch. I wouldn't mind more green grass here. And just this open, kind of open soil thing that we've got. And over here, yeah, our park looks pretty good. And this has a little bit of grass, so that's good. This guy, yeah, it's giving us a fair bit of government loyalty. Overall, government loyalty is really nice. Over 60%, I like that. Now, what we can now start doing is probably say minimal loyalty for employees and up that to say... So 52%. So we generally improve our loyalty situation. Ah, look at this. Power grid connection for Soviet countries. Definitely want that. Let's get that in place. And I'm thinking, let's up the number of people that actually work there. And similarly over here, we are maxed out there. And we're doing some research in that location. And again, what we'll need to do is get our government loyalty up to... would say at least 50%. Yeah, let's do that. From a school's perspective, I want to do a very similar thing. Okay, let's do that for schools. This one doesn't matter. I wouldn't mind making sure that these guys are pretty loyal. Don't do that. Something like that, 47% loyalty there. I will go ahead and up that number so we just get everybody on board that we can. We can up this school as well. This thing moves, and so you keep seeing a bit of a challenge there. The rest doesn't need to really focus on it too much. More than enough doctors there. Police are doing their thing. Have enough workers here. Current number of shoppers. I may have to up this a little bit. Say 10. But I think we're in a pretty good position, to be honest. Okay, how many workers here? Yeah, we do leave a fair bit there. 3,700 at the moment. Health is good. Happiness is good and going up. Good. Excellent. Any other places where we can have a look at what loyalty is required? Over here. Go up a little bit more there to like 47%. So we definitely want to make sure that, yeah, look at that. The loyalty change is significant. Loving it. Loving it that we're getting that there. Okay. Now there's nowhere near, there's still plenty of vacancies, right? So if I go and say, actually, this is the one I'm after. Free flats. Plenty here. And even plenty on that side. So we're still doing a pretty reasonable job. Research is complete for this guy. So I think we'll slowly make our way through all of them. So that was construction waste. Now let's do steel recycling. Okay. Now, one of the things that I'm thinking about, now that that's done, we should be able to do construction waste, gravel recycling. Okay, we don't have a storage for gravel though. So if I were to say, what goes in there? It takes, what do we have here? Oh, separation, metal separation. So general separation takes mixed waste and gives you a variety of outputs. So I'm kind of tempted to build one of these and see how it goes before we go into gravel recycling, right? And this needs workers, but it does, at least it doesn't do a lot of pollution. So general separation, scrap separation. So scrap separation takes metal scrap, and then this is aluminum separation. I think we're a fair bit away from that. And then here we have taking metal scrap. So this is taking construction waste. That's taking metal scrap. So I'm kind of wondering, we have a look at what we've got here, right? Oh, this one. We've got more than 20% construction waste. This is mixed waste with, oh, there's some biological in there? That's interesting. Anyway, so we've got mixed waste here, but there is ash in there, so it's still dissipating the ash over time. And then what it wants to do is it wants the construction waste to be taken out. So what do we need for construction waste? So for this, if we just throw construction waste in there, but at the moment we don't have construction waste. We've got mixed waste, and mixed waste will then allow us to, so we need a general separation, right? That's the one that we are after. We really don't have a lot of room unless we say, oh, okay, unless we do it here somewhere. So let's do that. I'm kind of tempted. It will get workers here. I want to do that. It's not too close to everything. So let's do that. I'm going to just pause the construction for the time being. So from general waste, right? General separation, sorry. We do get, again, mixed waste. We get construction waste, we get metal scrap, and we get aluminum scrap, and we get plastic waste. Okay, so what we need to do, I think, is give ourselves an import dump for mixed waste. So if we say a small mixed waste dump, that's all that we're going to need here. Okay, let's do that one there, and again what we'll do is we'll cancel that. Okay, so the next thing, so that's the imports. Okay, and we can dump directly, it's not a problem. And then from there, the next piece that it does is we then get construction waste. And now, so what I'm wondering about this is, can't we just do one of these things? Transfer for big containers. Right? Isn't that what we're after now? As our output here? I think that's kind of the plan. Let's pause it here as well. Let's not get everybody involved. So now from there, it's going to send out construction waste, metal scrap. Let's have a look. Can we have one of them. Can we say, we can. Excellent. Is that all we need, potentially? So an input and an output? Let's do it. Let's have a look. I'm happy to do that. Our money is not great, but it's kind of holding on. Let's have a quick look at what's going on with our loans. 800,000. So if we were to quickly generate another 100,000, we can pay off that first loan, get ourselves a new loan, and pay off the second one as well, and just consolidate those loans a little bit. Well, do we need to consolidate them if we only have the second one? So that's the thing, right? We're in a fairly reasonable position to be very close to paying that off. Okay. But at the moment, we're doing stuff like this. Okay. And the idea here, so with that in mind, oh, hang on. We can't select just, okay. This isn't quite what I had in mind then. I thought I could sort multiple things. So it can obviously use this as a bit of an output, right? But we need to output multiple different things. So we need to output mixed waste is okay. It's standard mixed waste that it's outputting. We can maybe just leave that in the facility because it should have a reasonable space. The others, big garbage container export mixed waste, and then big garbage container export mixed waste is 6.5 tons as well. That's awkward, isn't it? Okay, well, do we have how many extra links do we have here? So I have one more. So we'll have to keep that in mind. So let's get that done. This is mixed waste that it's going to store. And what I'm going to say now, you guys, here you're going to instead dump your mixed waste is now going to be dumped there, but it will first be sorted. This one will have workers, and we can really reduce that number. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up at least one of these guys. I still don't know where that truck was busy working. I'm going to set one of these up. Let's clear that out, and I'm going to say, come in over here, load up on mixed waste, and come and dump it there, mixed waste. Okay, and start. I want to see if that works. We should have workers here. We have workers here. We don't have any mixed waste. So what I'm keen on understanding is what is it going to generate? So out of this efficiency, so let's say we want construction waste here. Now it's just doing everything as construction waste. Do wonder. And what we'll do is we'll just make this a one-way so we don't get any funny business in there. One way that way. And that's one way that way, right? Interesting. I want to see how this works. So if we start seeing some mixed waste arrive here. So the idea is that we should get an output here that's cleaner after we've separated. But I just don't understand. Does it have to just store that, or can it store? Oh, let's leave it be. Oh yes, absolutely. Let's leave it be, because this guy did end up storing different types of stuff, right? Let's see. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, it's cost us a little bit of money to get this thing built. But maybe we're okay. Here comes... No, I think that guy's doing our new little route, isn't it? Back and forth. I just want to see. So this guy should load stuff up here. Where are you coming from? You shouldn't be still taking it there, right? Yeah, really you shouldn't. So maybe you were just signed before I did it. That's okay. How much room do you still have? Still plenty. Keen to see the loading happening over here. Yeah, it's a reasonable rate of loading. Okay, so now when that goes back, I just want to see what that does in terms of sorting it. If that facility allows us multiple different types of stuff, that would be super cool. I would love that. Just store. Can I click multiples? No, I can't. So don't do that, and just see if they separate independently. Yeah, let's have a look. I think that's going to work. Well, I hope it's going to work. It would be much better if it does. Okay, you're doing what? What is that? That's mixed waste? Ah. So you are generating all of this other stuff. And so this mixed waste is what exactly? So that now needs to be burned. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. So now we are seeing construction waste. So we do need outputs for these things. Right, we do need outputs for these things. Are you going to... Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so we somehow need to get outputs ready for this stuff. We can't mix it again. I was hoping this could... Oh, beautiful. Okay, we can. So let's do... Oh, excellent. So, construction waste, metal scrap, metal scrap, and aluminum scrap, and plastic waste. So let's leave that in place. These things aren't moving through. Oh, maybe it needs to fill this up first and then it'll move through to that. Oh, maybe that's the case. Okay, well then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say I want mixed waste. Let's get like a big number on the mixed waste there. And we'll leave a few open so that we can still move some more stuff. And now with this guy, I'm going to say beyond that, you're coming here, you're picking up on mixed waste, and you are moving it over here, unloading your mixed waste. Okay, so now we've got a bit of a routing whole setup going on here. You're going to come in, you're going to grab one of these containers. There we go, and you're going to move it back, and this is now biological, burnable, other waste, and ash. So it's going to be a much cleaner one to be incinerating. Okay, I like it. Are we seeing any of these others starting to make a move, or do we want these to be filled up first? Okay, that's fine. So let's keep that going. Let's keep them nice and filled up. Let's keep this going for a while and see if we can't move a lot of this through there, and then we'll start moving the others. So hopefully now what we're going to see is not a lot of funny business in terms of our waste. What is this guy doing? Oh, yeah. This is just dumping the stuff in here. Okay, so now we're actually separating the waste first, which means that we should be able to recover a lot of it in terms of construction waste, metal scrap, and aluminum scrap. So metal scrap will create steel for us. Aluminum scrap will create aluminum. And then construction waste will give us gravel, which is not ideal, but at least it's better than being waste products. Okay, excellent. I actually kind of like that. Oh, this is all done and running, and so this should have enormous amounts ready to go. I'm actually pretty keen. Oh, no, there's still a little bit of work being done here. Actually just waiting on some workers. So this is done. And then that one will wait on some workers, so it needs a vehicle or two. Oh, that's looking beautiful. I like these piping setups that we've got here. So that is looking really good. So this thing is going to fill up quite nicely. And hopefully that means these guys are, going nuts. Almost 100 workers here. I like it. So hopefully that means our exports will start being quite aggressive now. Maybe not, but if it can, it'll help us a lot. What's our loan situation looking like? 789. So it's still not great. We're quite a distance from, getting rid of that. But I'm confident we're not that far off from being sorted. Yeah, look at this. So construction waste certainly is the one that we need to work on first. But I like this. Oh, this facility is so much better. So much better. So we can just easily come and do our thing here. Are we emptying this thing out? We should be. we could do it a little bit quicker, maybe. So this one, we can just say, let's view that line, and let's rename it as waste reclamation. Waste reclamation. Wow. Okay. Waste reclamation line. We're missing some stuff. There we go. Okay, let's do that. Okay, and what we'll say is save that, and what we can then do is we can add another vehicle to that mix. So clear that one out and add it to line, waste reclamation, and say start. At least we put 2 of them on there, so we move that through a little bit quicker. And then I'm very keen to see if we're going to fill these things up. I might have to put, certainly those are doing almost nothing. What I'll do is I'll do another one of construction waste. How's the rest doing? Yeah, actually aluminum is doing more. But yeah, construction waste will go there quickly. So let's do another one of mixed waste. We'll probably need to do all of these as mixed waste, to be honest, and then we'll do, yeah, that should be fine. I like it. I like that general idea. And so our mixed waste here is a lot more burnable than we had previously. Yeah, well, I think we're getting the gist of it. Okay, I think we're getting the gist of it. Let's go back here and see whether all of our items are pumping. Yes, so all of our oil wells are pumping, and we are doing reasonable amounts of work here. So that's good, and these should be filling up quite nicely, actually. Good. Now, if I go around here, who doesn't have vehicles? You've got enough vehicles. You still got an open spot or 2. Did we use covered hold vehicles anywhere here? That's got 5. This has got 5. Maybe we moved one and then I bought another. I think that might have been what happened here. Okay. So I think we're okay. We want to have a bit of a look at this as an option, but maybe that's not a... the import of meat is really, if we go last month's meat imports, it's really not that significant. Power, even less so, but power, ultimately, we can sell. Meat we can sell too, though. What is the selling price of meat? So we can just have a look. If we wanted to sell some meat, right? It's not a big ticket sell item, right? Food, oh, even less so. And alcohol, it's probably very similar to alcohol. It's very similar to alcohol. So yeah, whether we really should be doing that, maximizing that by getting meat products. I mean, we do want to get to self-sufficiency. Oh, this is running at 100%. Oh man, I love it. I love it. Oh, this is beautiful. I'm loving it. Our workforce is getting there. Our workforce is really getting up there now. I could even put some more vehicles on exports. Do a fuel export and a bitumen export. How's your wear and tear looking? No, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, well, that's something we can do. This is obviously the next big ticket item for us, and then we work up our own power. But I'm using a little bit of caution so we can see if we can't maybe get rid of one of these loans. We're not too far away from that. We need about 100k. So if we stop construction, which I think we have, I don't think there's anything being constructed at the moment. So we should be in a pretty good spot for it. Government loyalty is coming up nicely. Oh, that's been done. This wouldn't take steel construction to do, though, so we may as well do that and get all of our roads slowly constructed. I think I'm going to clear out that little path there. And then from a roads perspective, I'm going to get rid of that so that let's get two more of our roads built. Excellent. So how's our compost situation looking? Our fertilizer? No, we really don't have much. Yeah. We really don't have much here. So biological waste is a slow process, it seems. I need to switch this on again. Let me go ahead and switch that one on, see if that will move. How's our construction waste? Doing reasonably well. Our mixed waste is a bit of an issue. Okay, now it's just showing it's got a little bit of everything there. It generates biological waste. Okay, well, I don't think it separates out biological waste, does it? I don't think this guy does it. It doesn't generate biological waste. So I'm not sure that'll do anything, to be honest. Rather better doing it back to mixed waste. Slowly, this is a very slow process. So we should probably run this. This will run a long time before we have a reasonable amount of separated scrap that we can then process into some better stuff. So that's actually what we should have done as a starting point. Not that that generates much value for us. Unless do we know, okay, so construction waste will then be able to go into gravel. So this should be, yeah, anyway, we'll see. Just slowly going to move most of this stuff. Lots of dissipation happening, which is good. And these guys are burning away. Hazardous waste and all the likes. There's all of these facilities that's not being used at the moment. Look at that. Halfway through the month and already 60,000 in exports. Really good. How far is this? This is still going to burn for a bit. Over here. Now this is running reasonably well. And over there. Yeah, all of this. To be honest, we may be in a position where what we can do is we can do one for the export of alcohol and one for the export of it's probably not worth our while. And then our local area distribution, which is not doing. No, it's got fair bit of room there. This guy is moving. It's not distributing. That's just the exports. This is distributing clothing as well. I think fabric warehouse. Yes, it's distributing fabrics and it's distributing clothing. Yeah. So that's basically doing all of that, and it's got enough vehicles to kind of see it through. Now, have we started seeing construction waste being generated in here yet? We are very, very close now to filling this guy up. And then I think the idea is I would like to see construction waste actually moving through to the other side. There we go. So now I think we'll see construction waste being generated in here. You cannot export construction waste? Well, that's not good. So how, okay. We only have the one extra one here. So I think what we can leave those in there and if we just get, so what we'll need to do is get a distribution office to run this. I think that's what we'll need. So let's get ourselves the other, I think we're going to just do another one of these. Okay. So, okay. Hang on. Let's have a look. Pause it for a second. Well, we don't need to pause it. It's not a big deal. We don't need to pause it. So let's have a quick look. If we say storage of aggregate kind of facility, right? This guy actually can generate. It's not a waste truck that would move it, is it? Is that what we're saying? So if we were to build something like this, we would still have access to oh, hang on. The smallest one, yeah, like so, is fine. That's okay. We can still get it from the other side. So let's just do something like that. Pause it because I think we've lost our connection. I want to make sure we... What? That's insane. Get that sorted. Get that sorted. Why did I miss that out on? Let's try that one more time. Trying that again. Be a little bit further away. Okay, beautiful. Now I'm pausing it while let's quickly build it. Okay, done. And what I would like here is, oh, I think it's storing it already. Construction waste. Okay, so here comes the construction waste then. So if I look at another facility such as that, oh, you know what? You could then separate it out into different ones. But now I've messed that up a little bit. Oh, actually, we could have done that because you can run conveyors to different things. And then all we actually need here is the mixed waste because it's not going to give us the other stuff in there. Could we squeeze one of these in there? I don't think so. Ah, but we could do it here though. So this seemingly will work, but I think that side might be even better if we could get it to work here. And that would actually work. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to get rid of this one. And I'm going to pay for that demolition. Okay, that's okay. Get rid of that completely. And we try that again. Sorry, I'm messing that up a little bit. So we'll try this again. So this one should be... workable like this. I won't get it built straight away. Oh, actually, we would like it off of that one. Okay, it's still paused. I just want to see, can I get a road in there? I can. Okay, so forget about a super expensive road like that. Let's just get ourselves one of these guys so that there is access. Okay. Okay, good. So it's a little messy from our side. Sorry about that. Let's quickly get the others going. So I want another one. If I flip it around like that. One like so, and I flip it around again. And one like... so, and I think that should give us everything we need here now. That gives us one there and one there, so that's the split off. We do need some road connections here, or at least these guys needs a little bit better road connectivity. So if we do that, metal scrap goes in here. Excellent. And then we do that last one there. Yeah, that's how it works. Now we know. And this one will be aluminum scrap. Excellent. And we go aluminum scrap over there. So now, excuse me, now we can actually move stuff. Actually, this is what I want. Don't notify me when it's empty. That's what I want. And that's what I want. Perfect. Now we have a proper facility where we can sort this stuff. And, what that means is we actually just does that. We just do that. Okay, so now that means all of our waste products is now actually being moved. Apart from plastic waste. But that generates so slowly, we may just be able to come and get it directly off of there. So where would you store plastic waste? Not there. We can... is that plastic waste? Okay, so plastic waste still seems to be an interesting one, but I think plastic waste generates way so slowly that it's pretty reasonable. Well, let's see about filling these up. I mean, we've got enormous amounts of space for it now, so we can quite easily fill it up over time. This thing is emptying. It's just ash? That's just ash? I would love it to just be ash. Oh, that's beautiful. Now we're making it work. Now we're making it work quite properly. This guy seems a bit old. Where are you stationed? The food and alcohol warehouse. So that's really the issue here. So we've got a couple of... what's your age look like? Yeah, you're pretty bad. You are pretty bad. You're heading into the customs house? You know what? I'm going to pin you here because you need to be micromanaged a little bit. Okay, so that expanded waste separation is looking much better now. I'm assuming we finished some research and we need to move on to the next piece. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, we have in fact done that. And so we do need aluminum recycling and plastic recycling as well. So let's go grab ourselves that. This guy's done its thing. Yeah, it has. So let's do power connection to the other side. Excellent. Do that one there. Good. We've got another traffic jam, and that's the one that we know of. Okay. Ooh, our money did take a bit of a hit now because of our new waste separation facilities. These are... I'm kind of tempted to just do another... Oh, it's without power? Oh, you know what? This is where we now have some power issues due to this thing. So let's just drop that down for the time being. It's okay. Fill that up. That should be properly burnable now. Properly burnable. Slowly we'll clear this out. Excellent. I am actually liking that. So now we kind of have a much better feel of how the separation works. And then from here you can better manage this waste. I'm assuming this one can do with a few extra workers because it seems to be running fairly consistently. There we go. Looking pretty good, actually. But a bit of a slow process here. Yeah, it's a bit of a slow one. Okay, this guy has just dropped it off. So now we can say, please make your way over here so that you can get serviced. And this one I will send back over... What? What am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh, it's from this guy. It's the food and alcohol exports. Okay. So it just takes a bit of time to to get itself sorted. Okay, well, what we'll do is we will get you back on track over there, and we'll... What is this guy? No. Please go there. Ah, okay. Well, that's okay. As soon as they're better, we'll send them back into service. Okay, so now we're slowly running through this. We're slowly getting this sorted out. We may actually demolish some of this stuff in due course. And our exports is looking pretty good. I am very, very, very tempted to do more exports. And you know what? I can actually do more exports on a temporary basis until I do the rest. Because all I need to do is give me distribution office, the free ones. Still have room for them. I'm not going to bother with that. Just give me a direct connection there. What you're going to do is you're going to actually go and pick up here at the bitumen storage. If it's over, are we doing 20? Over 10. If it's over 10%, you're going to pick it up there and you're going to move it out to this area here. Okay. And we need some vehicles. I think my gut feel with the vehicles are, do we have proper large tankers to doing stuff? Here we go. I'm going to grab these guys because I don't think they should be working as much anymore. So what I'll do is I'm going to grab you. I'm going to rehome you to that spot so we can make use of that. And I'm going to grab you. And we're going to rehome you there as well. And do we have any other big ones? No, we do not. So what I can then do is I can either buy another one. What we can certainly do is we can get one of these guys to move over there. So that'll run us a fair bit more bitumen. And I'm more keen on moving bitumen than I am to move fuel. I can give you a reasonable coat. Are you filling up with fuel now? Yeah. Again, give me a reasonable coat. There we go. At least we know this is our exporters making their constant supply. Yeah, so that's looking pretty good. I believe that'll give us a bit more. Almost tempted to buy another. How many of these marks do we actually have? Are we using them anywhere else? I think we're not using any more of them. This is being repaired? Yes. Beautiful. I like it. I like it. Termoisky vehicle maintenance is repairing it. Our population is still slowly growing. I wouldn't mind upping that number a bit more, but I think we need a bit. You know what? I'm going to buy another. Yeah, we should be able to run even more. So let's buy another one, even if it is here. Okay, so let's just paint it the right color. There we go. Now, exports, there we go. So an extra 3. Excellent. More and more exports. So this should spike our exports quite significantly, and then hopefully we can get ourselves out of harm's way with regards to those loans that are in place. And I think, guys, I'm going to kind of park it there. I think we've done our waste separation really nicely. We do need to move a little bit more over. So we've run out of that. So let's just go back to 5. We've got some aluminum scrap ready to go. We've got some metal scrap ready to go. And we've got some fair bit of construction waste, actually. Let's do one more look around at our universities. So that's underway, and this is underway as well. Up our numbers there. Yeah, so we can really then start doing some further reclamation activities. This is building up over time, which is okay. And then this is slowly emptying out, and then we can start emptying out the others. And then hopefully that means we're going to be doing a reasonable job with these things. So this will be a slow load. But I think if we dump ash only in this facility, it'd be okay. This is, all of this is burnable, I think. I don't think we have any further waste that can't dissipate. Okay, so that looks pretty good. These should be doing a reasonable amount of work here, and our exports is looking really healthy as well. Really healthy. That's going to go over 100,000 now. It's not even the end of May yet. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. Now, if we have one quick look at our loan before we leave, we're moving further away from this at the same time, but we're also kind of paying that one off fairly quickly. So we are not too far away. Actually, if I take out a loan of that nature, we can consolidate those two. But I think it'll be, so if I were to take out another loan, it's going to be at that very same rate there. And then we can consolidate it and have our extra cash ready to go and start looking at our power facilities. Yeah, but we'll do it in the next episode. We'll do that in the next episode. Guys, thank you so much for having a look. And leave your comments down below. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. All those good things if you are enjoying this content. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.